Hello, my lovely Scorpios. Welcome to your mid-August reading. My name is Natasha, also known as Nurse Natasha. We're going to do a little past, present, and future for you, my lovely Scorpios. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for another Scorpio. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm going to shuffle a bit and tell you kind of what's happening astrologically for the month of August. I am filming these readings intentionally with the new moon in Leo. So I want to hear your manifestations in the comments. So while I'm shuffling, drop down what your intentions are, what you're manifesting, what your goals are, and claim it under this new moon in Leo. The new moon in Leo is on August 16th. I'm filming these on August 15th. So you're actually lurking already at the bottom of the deck here, Scorpio. This is Death card. This is your card. I'm going to shuffle a little bit and we're going to talk about some stuff. So we started August with a full supermoon in Aquarius. We have our new moon in Leo. We are ending August with a full super moon in Pisces, and that is a blue moon because it is a second full moon in a month, which is rare. And that's why you hear that saying once in a blue moon. So in honor of that, I'm offering 22% off everything I do. Personal readings, if you want a personal tarot reading, if you want any of my witchcraft and wellness courses or ebooks, all the things, they are 22% off with code Blue Moon. Anywho, besides that, we have a Mercury retrograde starting very shortly on August 23rd. We are in a Venus retrograde. We're in like 4 other retrogrades with more coming. So you should be manifesting under this new moon in Leo. I'm just saying. Already had some cards flip out. This is for the recent past. So for you, my lovely Scorpios, we have the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. King of Cups is you energy, Scorpio. It is water energy, masculine water energy, but it doesn't matter gender, it's just the energy. King of Cups is the king of emotional stability. He sits in his throne on rocky waters, but he is not rocky. He is able to handle his emotions, and that's I think been you, Scorpio. Six of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. You could have perhaps with the Knight of Swords, knights are kind of a good marker of time. They're also all on a mission. And the Knight of Swords is the fastest. He's the lightning pony. He goes very fast. And I think you perhaps maybe could have come into some money. We have the Six of Pentacles here. You can see the Six of Pentacles is usually like a wealthy person, like giving out coins and stuff to peasants. They're also holding the scales, a little bit of Libra energy. And the Knight of Swords is also air energy. But it could be you kind of came into that place of like wealth or generosity very quickly. Maybe some kind of windfall or just something happened really fast where you found yourself in a position to help others. It doesn't have to be monetary, right? It could be helping others in any way that's in the physical, like letting someone stay at your place or, helping them pay a bill or buying them groceries or anything like that. You maybe found yourself in a position where you could do that, and it kind of came out of nowhere. It could also be the Six of Pentacles is equal give and take in that you perhaps have realized that you are worthy of giving or receiving as much as you give. It could have been like an aha moment about that. We have the Devil here, card of Capricorn. Maybe perhaps dealing with some toxicity in the past. Again, it could have been a Capricorn. It could have been your own, your own demons. We have here Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. You could have some new love coming in as well. Page of Cups. Page of Cups can also be like inspiration. Something like in the emotional kind of realm, like an aha moment pertaining to something that you're emotionally connected to, or you kind of tapping into that water energy, whatever it is. I see something that came in like really fast here. We have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Those are like the fastest cards in the deck. Maybe it was something you didn't expect, like with the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You finally like had maybe someone come in that was very giving and you were like, oh, this, what? Huh? Where did this come from? And then we have the Three of Wands here kind of wrapping this up. This is you looking forward towards the future, my lovely Scorpio. You kind of looking at all the possibilities. Maybe you just had multiple kind of possibilities coming in here. Something that's going to lead to that financial success and that emotional happiness. And it all stemmed from a place of you being in tune with your emotions and being emotionally mature. People kind of freak out about the Devil. I don't really see this as a bad card, and I don't think there's any good or bad. The Devil's actually right underneath the King of Cups. So the Devil is also a card of mastery. It's a card of Capricorn. It's a card of like working very hard. And I think you worked very hard to get to where you are, to get that emotional maturity, perhaps to get that equal give and take. And because you worked so hard, maybe something came in that was like, here is that giving that you have been wanting, because you have been the one that's giving, right? Now you're like, my turn to receive, and maybe it came in, or you're really hoping that it's coming in, because we're here in present now with an oracle deck. We have this quiet desperation card, you know, sitting by the phone waiting for it to come in. Perhaps you have seen the signs. Maybe you have seen the signs of like things maybe getting better, filling your own cup, realizing that you're worthy of receiving as much as you give. And then it's like Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. You're like, come on, like, let's go. Like, I have done the work. Why isn't it coming in? I've seen the signs, perhaps. One of the biggest signs that what you want is coming, like what your manifestations are coming, is that you're seeing people around you get it. Like, you see other people getting into a healthy, happy relationship, or you see someone else having like a sudden windfall or whatever. And you're like, when is it my turn? When is it my turn? Soon, my friends. Excelsior, ever upward, ever onward. You know, it's like, again, that Excelsior moment, like it's coming very soon, but you cannot just sit here waiting for it to come to you. Fortune favors the bold. You have to make a move. Maybe that's why it's not happening as fast as you want it to. You want that Knight of Swords, you want that Eight of Wands, you want it to come in fast, but you're not doing anything. Fortune favors the bold. Take a risk. Go do something bold. Yeah, I think perhaps what is holding you back is you feel like you don't have the capacity. We have no vacancy in body scan here. The no vacancy is like you have no vacancy. You have no room for anything. You know, the body scan, it's actually like an operation. You can see like the little those little things, you know, the game operation where you have to reach inside and like, you know, pluck it out without it buzzing you. I think that's what has been holding you back, Scorpio, is that because you're at your limit, any little thing that throws off your groove is like it's like that operation buzzer noise. And that's maybe why you're afraid of taking that leap. But Infinity Mirror reminds us of the infinite possibilities that could be ahead of us. If you can take that risk. There are so many things that could be happening if you would just take that step forward. Like beyond your wildest dreams, so many infinite possibilities. But I know it's hard because when you don't have any vacancy, when you're just at your limit, it's very hard to move forward. What I would recommend is letting something go. You have to let go of the old to make space for the new. How can you invite in the new good things if there's no space for it? Here's the thing. Whatever it is, it's hiding in plain sight. X marks the spot. Could be something you already have. And the love garden, this is like Nine of Cups, wish come true energy. Like whatever your love garden is like right there. It's upside down. Is right there in front of your face. You're just not seeing it for some reason. I think you're not seeing it because of that body scan, because of that no vacancy, that every little thing is like setting you off, so you're not really seeing what's right in front of you. But this card says you came here to help turn off the lights. It's a card of, you can see it's a bunch of aliens. It's a card of like, you are here for a reason. You came here to help turn off the lights. You came here to help enlighten people. You came here to help others or the world or whatever it is. You are here for a purpose. And even if it's not a big grand purpose of like helping save the entire world, you're here for a reason. And I think you maybe know what that is already. And it's, again, it's hiding in plain sight. That thing that's going to bring you that wish fulfillment is right in front of you. But it's hard to see it when you're like going through it, when you're at that no vacancy point. Like, you know, personally, how I like to describe it with like personal stories so you can kind of understand what I'm saying more. I was at my limit, my no vacancy point just a month ago. Like the past 6 months have been so hard on my business because of the recession and just things were not going well, that all I wanted was to get to Salem. I just wanted to move to Salem. I want to move to Salem. And I was literally planning on just picking up everything and leaving. Wouldn't have been the smartest decision financially, but I was like, I gotta get there. Then I had been following this hotel in Salem. It's called the Coach House Salem. And I took a break from retreats because I was like, I'm at my capacity, right? And I didn't think I was going to do another retreat in Salem for a while. And then all of a sudden, they sent me an email and were like, we'd love to host your retreat here. And I was like, what? And it was there the whole time. I'd been following that hotel for so long. I knew I wanted to get to Salem. And the thing that was going to get me to Salem was there the whole time, right? It was hiding in plain sight. And that was my wish come true. And that's my purpose, is to cultivate community and to help people. Like, it is something that is already there, Scorpio. So that being said, what can we look forward to in the future? Or what's happening in the future for Scorpio? If they can find this thing and they can do this thing and be bold. There's that Knight of Swords you have been waiting for. I told you in the past, you were like, why isn't it coming? Why isn't it? I need it to happen fast. You got to do the work first, Scorpio. And then it's going to be like, boom. I was going to die if we were going to get the Eight of Wands. Also, like, again, that really quick, fast moving energy that we had in the past. We have the Queen of Cups now here. You mastered the King of Cups already, emotional stability. Now it's time to master emotional maturity. Emotional maturity. Not letting in like a little emotional vampires. Ten of Pentacles. Come on. In the future, everything. Abundance for you and your family and your friends and your dog and everybody. This is what we all want. You can have it all, Scorpio. You can have it all. There's the Three of Wands again. We had it in the past, now we have it in the future. You have to look at all the possibilities. You have to really look at what's in front of you, because I think whatever this thing is that's going to get you to that Ten of Pentacles, it's right in front of you. Yeah, it is right in front of you. But yes, it is hard to see it because, you know, we have the Ace of Pentacles, but we also have the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. It's hard to see it when you're here. Ten of Wands is burnout, complete and total burnout, tired, carrying up all those sticks up the hill. That's that no vacancy again, right? Five of Pentacles, feeling alone, out in the cold, loss. You know, you're still, it's hard to shake this feeling, and it's not easy to move out of this energy, but you can, right? And I would like to add that we have the Five of Pentacles here and then the Ace of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles plus one Pentacle is the Six of Pentacles, which is what we had in the past. If you're not believing yet that you are worthy of receiving everything you give, you need to work on that. You need to get to that Six of Pentacles, because that Five of Pentacles mindset is going to hold you back. Yeah, that heartbreak is going to hold you back. Look at that. And Five of Cups, grief. You got to cut that off, Scorpios. King of Swords, no more living in the past, no more living in that heartbreak, no more living in that sadness, grief of maybe you lost something in the past. I understand. I have lost many things. You need to cut that shit out so you can move forward with mental clarity. King of Swords. Yeah. If you're feeling stuck, that is why. You got to move out of that Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, past loneliness and heartbreak and bleh. You got to move past that. We got to move past that. How do I move past that? Seven of Pentacles. Little tiny baby steps. Not big, giant, massive steps, because that's what usually gets us messed up. We're like, I can't take this massive step forward because I'm burnt out, because I'm heartbroken and sad, because I went through something. I can't, how can you expect me if I'm at this no vacancy operation level thing where everything that touches me is like, rah, like any little thing will set me off because of what I've been through. You can't take massive actions when you are exhausted, when you're burnt out, when you're healing from trauma. But you can take small little baby steps. You can plant some little baby seeds. Okay? Okay. Now, all this being said, Scorpio, I have this really nifty deck. It's kind of like a magic 8-ball. It gives yes or no answers. So I want you to think of a yes or no question. Now I have to give my disclaimer to this before we get into it, is that this deck is a little aggressive. It'll straight up tell you no. Sometimes we need to hear no, or someone here maybe needs to hear no, or someone maybe here needs to hear yes. Remember that it might be for you or it might be for another Scorpio. I want you to think about it like a coin flip. The actual outcome of the coin flip, whether it's heads or tails, doesn't matter. You will know the answer based on how you feel about it, right? So if you really want something and you flip a coin and it lands on no, and you're like, but I really wanted that, and you know in your heart and soul that that was what you want, then you're not going to listen to the coin, right? Does that make sense? This is more of an intuition exercise than it's telling you yes or no. But sometimes, hey, you need to hear no. What you're doing is toxic or whatever. So think of your yes or no question. And we're going to pull 3 of these and see what they say. Continue manifesting this. Got to keep up the good work. Keep working. Continue manifesting. You've already started the process. I can see it here. You've already started it. Keep going. Go deeper. Again, if you find that you are not emotionally healed yet, or you are not over that heartbreak, that grief, that, you know, burnout, you got to get deeper into it. You got to figure out, again, what did I say? You have to get rid of the old to make space for the new. Put up strong boundaries. What did I say? You got to, come here, King of Swords. You got to cut it out. And might I add, sometimes it's about putting boundaries up for yourself. We always think of boundaries as a thing with other people, but you need to put up some boundaries within yourself, because sometimes we're the toxic one to ourselves. You know what I mean? Put up some boundaries in your own life for yourself. Yes, if you need to put up boundaries with other people, great, go for it, but do it for yourself also. I pulled another one just because the opportunity is approaching. It's not here yet, but if you can continue this work, continue this healing, because you've already really worked on it, right? King of Cups, Queen of Cups, you're working on that healing. There's just a little bit more that you need to do. So that's all I have for you, my lovely Scorpios. I hope you have a great new moon. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I do have a full free yoga class and tarot reading for the new moon in Leo as well. And I always have been ending all these with shamelessly self-promoting, because I just came out with this new moon magic journal. It is a digital download. I just printed out myself a physical copy because I wanted to see what it looked like. But it has prompts and spells for all the moon phases. It has tarot spreads. It has rituals. It has all the things. It is part of the Blue Moon sale, so it is 22% off. I'm obsessed with it. Anyways, again, if you want a personal reading, use code Blue Moon for 22% off. I'm also going to be doing another round of my Nourish Your Business, my business coaching. It's going to be the last round of this year. If you want to learn what I do, small business stuff, social media stuff, you want to start a business, you want to start being a social media influencer, whatever, come join us. It's a really awesome witchy coven of business owners, and yeah, I'm very excited about it. So all those links will be in the description box below. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Don't forget, new moon in Leo, manifest, and I'll see you next time, my friend.